He just called every MAGA voter stupid. MAGA and all Republicans, your supreme leader, your cult leader, just called you all stupid for believing in the Epstein files live on national TV.
You want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your Attorney General told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, it's not the Attorney General, no. I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats. And some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. No, I call it the Epstein hoax. They're wasting their time with a guy who obviously had some very serious problems, who died 3-4 years ago. The sad part is it's people that are really doing the Democrats' work. They're stupid people.
You think you were pissed off when Hillary Clinton called Trump supporters deplorables, but now the president himself is calling his own supporters names. From the Oval Office just a few minutes ago, President Trump called his own supporters stupid, foolish weaklings for believing that there is a Jeffrey Epstein list, or he's calling it the Jeffrey Epstein hoax that just won't go away. Now, sticks and stones may break your bones, but do you believe that these words from the president will hurt him with his own supporters and the massive mega movement? Let me know in the comments. Oh.
Hey guys. Looks like Maga's getting dropped. Maga getting dropped. That player move. Once he get what he want, you are no longer any use. So guess what? You get dropped. And Maga's getting dropped. Yeah, they one and only says, not only are you a weakling, but then he upgraded and said, now you're stupid. This is what y'all daddy said. Daddy said y'all stupid. Don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger.
Today's the day Trump said something that I actually agree with. He called his supporters stupid and foolish. No shit. Anybody with half a brain would have never voted for you in the first place. That's what we've been saying this entire time, that MAGA and the MAGA chuds are stupid. Every single one of them.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing fine from whenever you're watching me from. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for your support. In today's video, I came across an interview where DT is questioned about the Epstein files, and honestly, it's both hilarious and a little bit awkward. DT, the same man that many Republicans, especially MAGA supporters, have backed for years, just called them quote-unquote stupid. Seriously? He went straight and said that some Republicans are stupid, and the reaction online is roasting him, roasting his supporters, and turning the whole moment into comedy. Let's dive into exactly what happened and why this whole issue is funny. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Rosemary. Kindly consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Before we get to the video, let me play a few clips on the same, and I'll be back with my commentary. All credit goes to the original creators of these videos.
I call it the Epstein hoax. It's been a hoax perpetrated by Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. They are stupid people. Your entire MAGA base, including people in your cabinet, people in your family, have talked about Epstein for years. That's all we've heard from them. Tom Hanks is on the Epstein list. Joe Biden's son's on the Epstein list. Jesus Christ himself is on the Epstein. That's all we've heard. He just called people in his cabinet, like Dan Oingo Boingo, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, who've all tweeted multiple times about the Epstein files being real. He just called you stupid. He just called his own son, there's the tweet, about the Epstein files, stupid. Every MAGA influencer, every MAGA person I know talks about the Epstein list being real. Marjorie Taylor Greene, Laura Loomer, Rudy Giuliani, Laura, I'll jerk my boyfriend off of the Beetlejuice play Bober. Christy, I'll kill my puppy gnome. There's just scratches the surface of them. Vice President Eyeliner posted about. This is one of a couple that I could find. People I know talk about the Epstein list for 4 or 5 years now. I know Magus who sent me documents, fake documents. I mean, he called you stupid. Neighbor Grant, he called you stupid. Muscle Mike, he called you stupid. How does that make you feel? Keyboard Sean, he called you stupid. How does that make you feel? Bass player Chico, he called you stupid. Your supreme leader called you stupid for believing in the Epstein files. How does that make you feel? Ralphie Maz, Trump called you stupid. How does that make you feel? My old neighbor Chomkos, you both voted for him. He called you stupid. You sat at my dinner table and talked about the Epstein list with me, saying it's real and Tom Hanks was on it. He called you stupid. Your supreme leader called you stupid. How does that make you feel? Cousin Maria, he called you stupid. You sent me documents about the Epstein list. Cousin Robbie, he called you stupid. My own mother, he called you stupid for believing in the Epstein files. How does that make you all feel that the person that you worship, the supreme leader, the cult leader, called you stupid for believing in the Epstein files? Do you feel stupid? You know, I remind everyone that Epstein was arrested in July of 2019 under Trump's watch. Trump was president for over 1.5 years after Epstein was arrested. It was under his watch that Epstein got investigated and arrested and died. So if it was a hoax, why bother arresting him in the first place? And if it's a hoax, why is his assistant, Miss Maxwell, sitting in jail right now? And here's more proof that Trump has dementia because he forgot that he was the one that appointed Fed Chair Powell, not Obama and not Biden. Trump was the one who appointed Powell, nobody else.
It is not AI. It's a Fox interview. And you know y'all love y'all some Fox. So, Daddy said y'all stupid. Daddy said he no longer has any use for you. That if you are still asking about the Epstein files, you are no longer a follower. He has no use for you. Now this the man y'all gave up everything for: family, community, your souls, money, jobs, benefits. Y'all gave up self-respect.
And then he had this rambling Truth Timu Twitter post about who knows. He was just rambling, and then he was sitting in the Oval Office with the Crown Prince of Bahrain, and he says, he was asked by a reporter, it's a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetuated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net. And so they try and do the Democrats' work. The Democrats are good for nothing other than these hoaxes. That is a tell. We know when he calls something a hoax, it's true. He has completely lost it. I mean, there's one thing about Trump. He's good at controlling the narrative. This is out of control. I don't know if this is a red line. I don't think there is a red line. I don't think there is a bottom for MAGA. But shit's not going his way. He cannot control this narrative. And yeah, he called all you MAGAs stupid because you are. You are stupid. All of you. You voted for this vile filth. Let me know what you think down below. Comment, let me know what you think about Trump calling MAGA stupid.
When that clip hit the internet, people went off. The reactions are hilarious. One user posted, he called you all stupid and you're all still clapping. This is the next level of brainwash. Another user said, DT is like that toxic boyfriend who cheats on you and blames you for asking about it. The comments are full of crying, laughing emojis while people just shake their hands in disbelief. Even some MAGA supporters cannot believe what he just said. Now, here is where the story gets really awkward. A bunch of Republicans, yes, same ones who usually defend DT, have actually been pushing for the Epstein files to be made public. But now, DT has basically slapped them in the face, calling them fools for even asking. Some of them are preferring to remain quiet. Others are pretending like it didn't happen. Let's talk about why these Epstein files didn't matter. We are not talking about gossip. These files could reveal names of rich and powerful people who may have been connected to Epstein's crimes. People want justice. They want the truth to be known. And when someone, especially a president, is trying to block the truth, it raises questions. And now, Diddy didn't just ignore the calls for the release. He attacked the people, making them wonder, what is he hiding? Why would he call his own side stupid unless he's trying to protect something or someone? Here comes the question. Is this the moment some of his supporters start to pull away? Some people are definitely starting to feel this thing. One user tweeted, "I supported DT, but now I feel down." But of course, some diehard fans are still defending him. They are saying things like, "He didn't mean it like that," or "The media twisted his words." At the end of the day, this shows something important. DT doesn't like being questioned, even by people who love and support him. If you ask too much, if you demand answers, suddenly you are part of the problem. You are a fool. You are stupid. It's not just about Epstein files anymore. It's about whether or not his supporters are allowed to think for themselves. And that right there is what makes this whole situation so funny and kind of sad at the same time. So let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Are you surprised that he said that? Do you think that this will finally make some of his supporters think twice? Or will they keep defending him no matter what he says? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks for watching.